Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome in. It is January 9th, 2025. This is Sharp Fantasy Sports coming at you here today with your free pick video every single day here on YouTube. Welcome in. If this is your first time to join the channel, we're going to hop in with a free pick video here on PrizePicks and Dabble. You can choose which one you want to put it on. Obviously, we'll have two, maybe three. If you stick around to the end, right? I know some people just kind of skip forward and get the picks and don't really realize I put out a few different free picks in this video. So if you're watching the video, appreciate you guys, love you guys, thank you. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, if you like free picks, analysis, insights, free money, right? Because you're getting a lot of free wins on a regular basis. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We will have a 2-man 3x play and a 3-man 6x play. And if you stick around, maybe we'll have an additional 2-man 3x play at the end. For the college football slate today, we're going to dive into Penn State's Notre Dame here. College football playoff semifinal. Crazy that these two are matching up, right? Who would have thought? After Notre Dame losing to NIU earlier in the year, and just Penn State in general, right? With James Franklin, and if he can handle these big game scenarios. Obviously, as you can see on the screen here, two really intense matchups, right? Obviously, OSU right now, 5.5 favored right there. Notre Dame favored by 1.5 right now in the game. So kind of no surprise there. Both of them are the favorites going to the game. We'll get into Texas, Ohio State in the next video. If you stick around after this, we'll have another video afterwards getting into Texas, Ohio State for tomorrow night's action. Well, if you're watching on Friday, tonight's action, right? But this video will be dedicated mainly to Penn State and Notre Dame, right? So we'll dive right into that here in a second. Interesting, too, because I think there's a couple different angles we could look at here. Over-unders are not a bad bet to look at here. I wouldn't really recommend the spread on this. Obviously, a lot of people are playing up Notre Dame right now on that money line-wise, minus 120. Penn State looks like they're basically plus 100 on even spread. So really kind of comes down to what you're feeling here. I think a lot of people are kind of leaning more towards Notre Dame, obviously, based on how they're playing right now. They're just hot at the right time, right? But you could argue the same thing about Penn State. I know they haven't played, some of the bigger names. Obviously, beating up on SMU is a pretty, not like, oh, it doesn't like make you, doesn't get you like going in terms of like, oh, they're going to win the national championship. But they're still in this spot too, still playing pretty damn well. Notre Dame obviously playing a little bit better, going into this, and we love that win everyone loves that win over Georgia. So I think that's why people are leaning towards that way. Over under at 44.5, not a bad angle to look at here. May have a little sprinkle here on the over-under. That's not a bad idea. But I'd love to take a look at some of the injury report here. And it's going to kind of play into the prop bets that we're going to look into on this game in general here. So taking a look at it here, let's see if we can find an injury report on this, on the actual game. I don't really see if I can't find one right now. It looks like on the actual game. Something to really be aware of, though, is if their big defensive end, Abdul Carter, the big defensive end there for Penn State, if he's going to be playing in this game. That's kind of big right now. Now, because Penn State has a really solid rushing attack and there's a lot of rushing defense. Honestly, both defenses are really good going into this game. So it kind of makes me want to lean towards the under and some of the prop bets on that. But that's kind of a key big indicator here in terms of what I'm thinking, because that may affect what you want to do on the rushing props a lot, right? They're really good against the rushing attack. If you take a look here, just on some advanced metrics here in terms of EPA per play, some advanced metrics here, expected points added, advanced analytics, basically where they're at offensively and defensively. We're taking a look at the offense here on the year. Notre Dame right now ranked number 3 on the year in terms of net ranking. Number 1, though, against the rush attack. Now, Jeremiah Love, we're not sure what's going on there, right? He didn't really play that much last game, and Riley Leonard kind of was the beneficiary of that in terms of his rushing attack going into that, so it kind of makes me want to lean into that a little bit more. Drop back rate in terms of passing rating, 26, not the best really going forward there. And if you take a look at Penn State and their defense right now, let's take a look, scroll down, here's Penn State. Number 4 right now against the rushing attack. So it makes you want to maybe lean against Notre Dame if you look at that, but to me, I don't know, I kind of look at it as a positive for Notre Dame here, especially if Carter is out. And I don't see Jeremiah Love being out as a negative for this Notre Dame team, because they still had a lot of explosives last game against Georgia going into it. So we're going to hop over to the PrizePicks here in a second. But before we get into that, I'd like to show you how we've been doing recently. Again, if you're new to the channel, we're kicking ass, man, obviously. We didn't have a free pick video yesterday for basketball. Lost out on the free pick yesterday on basketball and the day before. But we're really kicking ass. We're almost 96 units up the last 30 days. That's insane, guys. That's $9,600 if you bet $100 per play. Last week, 52 plus units, which is pretty crazy. So if you're on the VIP and free pick sheet, man, you are really killing it, man. We're really killing Dabble on a regular basis, as you see right here. That's where really our bread and butter right now on 3x and 6x plays. So Dabble's just like PrizePicks if you're new to the channel. If you're new to Dabble, exact same thing, mores and lesses. Won this one yesterday here, won this one the day before here in NBA. So we're all over the place, right? NBAs, you can see here, the last few days we went into plays here on free picks. A lot of these are free picks too, as I'm showing you right here, guys. A lot of these are free picks. We basically have hit around 11 of the last 15. So like almost pretty much, I mean, we're like an 80% clip right now on free picks, that is, on Dabble, on the free pick videos here on YouTube. So again, if you're new to the channel, man, you better like, subscribe, and tail these plays because a lot of these I'm showing you right here are not VIP. These are free winners I'm showing you here on Dabble, man. And again, you could play these up on PrizePicks if you want to. That's up to you guys, but we're finding better value on Dabble, especially for this right here. 3-man's payout 6x. So that's where a lot of the money's made, dude, because on PrizePicks, a lot of these 3-man's pay out 4.5 to 5x. So if you're new to Dabble, get on there. Free $25 can be yours right now. Again, if you use code SHARPSPORTS, the link is below for new users only. Okay, so just hit the link below. It'll download to your phone. Should fill in code SHARPSPORTS. If it doesn't, make sure you put it in there to get your free $25, and that is no deposit required. Okay, so if you want to put a little extra money in, if you're like, yeah, $25 is nothing, so put in $25 and you'll get $25 for free, right? Play up to $25 on these plays. Just tail us on there, man. That's the best part too. Available in all these states right here, so just screenshot that if you're in any of those states. And again, yeah, go on there and copy the plays. So Sharp Fantasy Sports right here. See if we can find one with copies out right here. So just go on there, follow us on there, and copy the play in real time, which is pretty cool. And again, we don't just do Dabble. We're on sportsbook plays as well. We're transparent about all our plays. You can see right here, wins and losses. We had a 50-unit day the other day, which is insane, guys. I mean, yeah, we're all over the place. NFL, NCAA, you get the point. PrizePicks too. Taco Tuesdays, we really kick ass on there. DraftKings Pick 6 as well. So we're all over the damn place. You get the point. So make sure you tail and like and subscribe and get on the free plan on our Winible. Okay, if you're not on our Winible, you're just missing out. This is where we post more free picks in addition to YouTube right here. So we're right here, Sharp Fantasy Sports. Adam Sandler in the background. Find the Sharp Play daily. Okay. Again, get on the free plan. It is $0 to get access to all our free picks. How that looks is like this. We send out a pick like this, a little screenshot. You can send straight to your phone right here. We had all these free, so we had free picks yesterday in Dabble. And we won a couple free picks yesterday in Dabble. So this one voided out, I think. Claxton won right here. So it gets sent straight to your phone, emailed straight to you, screenshots as we're playing them. It's sent straight to you. Make sure you're on these though, man. Same thing with VIP. So if you want to get on a VIP plan, VIP is really kicking ass. So it's just emailed or texted straight to you like this. You can copy it in real time. We show you wins on there too as well. Again, VIP is really killing it, man. And if you're watching this right now and you're not skipping through, you really should get on VIP if you're considering it. Especially if you've been with us, you should really get on this, okay? We have 2 great plans right now. Normally, our $2,000 plan for annual is pretty high, but you could have got it for Black Friday for $200. Monthly plan right now is $299. Weekly is $99. But here's the thing, man, you can get these for way less. So NFL playoff VIP action right now, you can get this for a month and a half until the Super Bowl for $60. But if you use promo code LOCK at checkout, it's 50% off. So I'll just show you that right now real quick before we get into the free pick for tonight. Where's the VIP offer? Okay, yeah, 50% off, promo code LOCK. Put it into the page right here, purchase, put LOCK in there on this page. It's $30, pretty damn good. And if you want even longer after that, if you're like, I want to go through the Super Bowl, you have been kicking ass, which we have been, man. You should really be on these. We're really moving. We're really kicking ass and moving, man. We are. We're really getting you in the green. Get on the basketball season pass. This runs through the end of the regular season for NBA. So 10 spots remaining here. What do we got left now? Let's see. 4 spots remaining, so 6 people got on it. We reopened it up. It was open for a while, and we reopened it up. So you can get this for 90% off, dude. Yes, 90% off. Use promo code DABBLE at checkout. It takes off 90% and gets it to $70, man. $70. Look at that. Screenshot it. Dabble, $70, less than $70 through the end of April. So that's the best value right now. Make sure you get on it. One of these plays, very cheap offers right now, and make sure you get on the free plan, okay? But yeah, kind of already previewed where I'm at right now. Obviously, I really love Notre Dame's rushing attack, as you can see right here. Offensively for Penn State, kind of love them too as well. But dropback rate, they're actually not that bad, which is kind of surprising. Honestly, I did not realize that going into this because just looking at Penn State's team and looking at their quarterback play, I really didn't feel like they were really kicking ass in terms of passing yards going into the game. So taking a look at that, let's kind of just scroll down to the passing yards on both them, Riley Leonard and Drew Aller. Yeah, it's interesting. Drew Aller and Riley, he's getting a lot more love than Riley Leonard here. I think these lines are a little out of whack, though. I think these are a little bit more in line, but Dabble is a little out of whack. They really are. So he's hit this 2 of the last 5, averaging 187. I don't know if I love these plays. I don't think they're that high. Drew, Riley Leonard screwed us a couple times here. He screwed us the last game on this. 201 and 155. I don't love a lot of these ones here, man. I kind of like Riley Leonard in the running game, if I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really do. Showed you already where they're at. Take a look at Notre Dame. They're #1 rushing team, rushing attack offensively in college football right now. And I know a lot of that's because of Jeremiah Love, but I think Riley Leonard has been creating a lot of explosives, and he did last game especially against good old Georgia, the Georgia Bulldogs. So I really love his rushing attack here, and yeah, you can tell why a lot of people are hanging on that right now, 52.5. Now we're finding better lines on other apps right now. So he hit this easily last game against Georgia, and you may look at this and go, why would you want to play this up? He's only hit this one of the last 5. Now, don't take this into consideration. Jeremiah Love was in these games. I'm really leaning on the fact that I don't think Jeremiah Love's going to be in there as much, and really, Penn State has not seen a running quarterback like Riley Leonard this year. They have not. They've actually struggled against running. They actually have given up like 20 or 30 yards to a lot of QBs on the year so far, running-wise, which is tough because they haven't played someone like Riley Leonard who is a designed running quarterback, okay? So I really love the rushing yards on Riley Leonard here. That's going to be the first bet we look at here. And if you take a look at our notes here, really, Riley Leonard should be way higher on this, honestly. So we're finding numbers at 48 right now, and pros think he should be at 57 or more in terms of the rushing attack. Right now, PrizePicks is obviously adjusting to that. They're at 52.5 right now, so the line's not that great. So you may want to hop on this as soon as you can because the line is moving. Another one we're taking a look at here, though, going to the other side of the ball, is Nicholas Singleton. He really cashed for us last game, which was nice, guys. Singleton really came into his own a little bit. He was struggling a bit at first because the other running back going out. What's the other running back's name? I'm kind of losing train of thought here with the other running back for Penn State. Where is he at? Let's see if we can find him really quick here. Oh, yeah, Katron Allen. Katron Allen's another one you should maybe be looking at here. He actually got a lot of love last game, too. Where was he at in terms of the actual running attack last game? Yeah, he's been kicking ass, right? 134, 70, and 124. Not in a bad play here. But, again, you got to take a look at the defensive stats here. Notre Dame's pretty damn good against the rush as well. So it's interesting. They really blitz a lot too, Notre Dame. So it's something you got to keep your eye on really and see how Drew Aller will play against blitz. He's not that great against blitz going into the game. So it's something to be aware of, right? Play a lot of man coverage, but I think it's gonna be a lot of running attack on both sides. I really do. I think the under is going to come into play tonight for Penn State and Notre Dame. I think Katron Allen's not a bad prop to play up here. He's really been kicking ass recently, but Singleton's actually where I want to target a little bit more here going into the game. You may want to play up his running attack going into it. But I think there's actually some value on the under and the receiving yards. Take a look here where he's been at receiving yards wise. So he didn't have anything against Boise State last game. Nothing. No catches here. Nothing. No yards at all. SMU only 7. Oregon he had 43 there randomly, but then 17 and 37. So he's only been averaging 20 yards receiving the last 5 games. I think it's a good angle to go less on his receiving yards here. I really do. Taking a look at what we think and what the pros are thinking long-term in terms of projections here. Yeah, they think it should be near like 22 or 21 or less. Honestly, for us, we think it's 20 or less, right? PrizePicks right now has been averaging 20. We think it should be 20.5 personally. That's our line on it. Some other pros in Vegas and all across the books right now think it should be 22. He's hit this 50% of the time. So we really love that one next, personally. So you could play up a 2-man on this if you want to. It's up to you for 2.5, 7X. I don't really love that as much. I kind of want to go back to a little bit different of an angle here. Now, you may think this is stupid because you're like, well, Drew Aller is not really, if you think he's not going to be throwing a lot and he's going to be struggling against pass man coverage, why would you want to play up the receiving attack? Now, here's the thing. Even if Drew Aller struggles here, I think there's going to be a benefit for one receiver in general, and that is Harrison Wallace, man. He's actually been killing it recently. Despite, Drew Aller not even throwing for 200 yards per game on a regular basis. Look at this shit, dude. 4 of the last 5, he's hit this. 48 yards he's been averaging over the last 5 games here. But take a look even deeper into this, man. When we take a look deeper over the last 10 right now, he's really been killing it over the last 10. He's hit this 66% of the time right now. Harrison Wallace, that is, to the over. Now, pros think he should be in there 44. They think it's a little overvalued, but there's a lot of green here, and I love this shit. He's been really in the green here recently. I don't see this changing anytime soon. Again, a lot of man coverage, a lot of press from Notre Dame, so he may have a lot more chances to get up and actually get the ball, and I think this is way too low. He's averaging almost 50 yards per game, so that's going to be the last one here, man. We love Harrison Wallace on this just because we think it's way too undervalued. Now, you can play this up as a 3-man. Plays out 5X here on PrizePicks. For us, though, we're going to go over to Dabble. That's just our best play value here, honestly, man. You got to hop on Dabble. Look at this. 3-mans here, play up 6X on this play. Singleton, Leonard, and Wallace. Now, Wallace right here, I think it's a little bit better. Is Wallace better on here? Yeah. You get a yard better on Wallace here. You get way better on Leonard. Look at this here. 48.5 rushing yards. On here, 52.5. Way better. So you got to play this one up on Dabble, man. Please, play it up on Dabble, okay? get our code. It's linked below as well. And we do like this as a 2-man as well. So if you don't want to play up as a 3-man, we do love this one too. Wallace and Leonard is another one we're going to give out here, a 2-man for 3x. And if you stuck around, I promised you a bonus pick here. And the reason we're not going over this in detail, but a bonus pick here, if you stuck around all the way to the end, we already played this yesterday and some people already copied it. We love this play a lot, dude. Aller and Leonard less than the passing yards. We think it's going to be a heavy rushing attack tonight, guys. We really do. And these lines right now are way too high. Both these lines are way higher than they are on PrizePicks, so make sure you play up the under. Peace.